Everybody, mailbag starts in about 5-6 minutes at 10 o'clock. I'm going to move the mail over here. I think it's going to be a real short one today because it's mostly drop shipments and there's no letters and there's not even that much left. So it shouldn't take too long. There we go. There's 4, 5, 6, 8. There's 8 packages, and like I said, they're mostly drop shipments anyway. No letters. Won't take too long, he said. Famous last words. I got a couple minutes still before 10 o'clock. I'm going to move the cannon over here in the middle somewhere. Easier to see. Anyway, you guys are just going to move it back.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can contemplate time for the mailbag.
Hello. All right, here we are. It is 10 o'clock on Sunday, and we're ready for Mailbag Part 2. Like I said a few minutes ago, probably going to be a short one. We've got 8 packages. Most of them are drop shipments, and there's no letters. So this shouldn't take too long. But let me open with some news, which is unusual because this is Part 2 on a Sunday. But I mean, you can see on the screen the big news is that we have a new, definitely pregnant mom cat upstairs in the annex. And I can't tell you a whole lot about her yet, except that she's completely a sweetheart. We've already, she purrs and she rubs up on me. She just loves company. She lets me hold her on her back, and she's just right off the bat, super, super sweet. Then I can also tell you that she is super, super pregnant. And I don't know, obviously I don't know when she's going to deliver her kittens, but I can tell you it seems like it's imminent. It could be any minute now. We've got a vet appointment set up for her already. Our first available vet appointment, we set it up before she even came. It's on Thursday. And honestly, I'll be surprised if she makes it to that vet appointment on Thursday. My guess is that she'll have her kittens before then. But I'm just guessing. One thing I've learned from multiple mom cats is that it's very difficult to predict with any sort of accuracy. I see Vinyl is eating a carpet fiber. Let me just grab that. Vinyl, hey, no, you. No, it's not even a carpet fiber. It's a little twist of what do you call that material that the swing basket's made out of? The weaving fibers. I keep wanting to say rattan, but I know that's the big stuff. This is the little stuff. I don't know. Anyway, wouldn't have hurt her if she ate it, but I didn't want her to do that. New mom. So I've checked out new mom a little bit myself. She's a little bit flea bitten. She's not even as much as maybe was when she arrived. I think she's already been treated, but I'll get another chance to examine her and look over her papers, which I haven't looked at yet. I've got them, but I didn't look at them yet, to see if they say she's already been treated with Revolution. If she hasn't been treated with Revolution, I'll probably give her some. We know that Revolution, the original Revolution, is fine for pregnant and nursing mom cats. Revolution Plus is I'm not going to say it's not, because I'm going to say we don't know because they haven't done any studies on that. But regular Revolution is apparently studied and fine. And so we keep some on hand just for that. I can give that to her if it turns out to be indicated. But I can't find any fleas, so they may already have been eradicated. So there's that. That's good news. then what I can tell you is that she's like you can feel her kittens when you touch her, and she's not super skinny like some of our other mom cats have been, like this one was and still is mostly. Um, she's got exactly the right amount of weight on her, but I can still clearly feel kittens, and that indicates to me that she's very close to delivering. It's one of the ways that I can tell. I'm very bad at actually feeling kittens until right before they're born. But in her case, I can feel little lumps that are well-defined little lumps, and I counted like 5. It's not a very good way to count by feeling the lumps, so there could be 5, there could be 7, there could be 3. But I think 5 probably is. I think we're probably closer to 5 than not. They're kicking. There were little bits of kicking here and there when I was hanging out with her last night to feel that. So the kittens are active in there, and that's another thing that happens a few weeks, like probably a couple of weeks before she delivers is when you start to really feel that. So we know she's that close. Plus, she's producing milk already, which is well, I don't want to get into technical, the detail. I don't have to go into details, but it's. I was surprised because she doesn't seem like she would be producing milk, but I checked this morning and she definitely is. So that's another sign that usually happens in just the days before delivery. Usually, again, we've seen some that happen a week before. We've seen some that happen after. So these things are notoriously difficult to predict, but she's got all the signs that should say that she could deliver at any time. Now, another couple things that we sometimes look for that she hasn't shown us, she doesn't have a strong nesting instinct yet. She's been sleeping on top of the end table or in various places around the room and sometimes in the box. But she's obviously not like finding the spot to have her kittens. So that usually happens in the last day. And she's still eating quite a bit too, which is good. But a lot of times they'll stop eating in the last day or so. So we haven't seen that either. These kids are having a lot of fun with this fish, but it's also kind of noisy, isn't it? I don't know if I have to talk over it, if I should turn it off for a while and just let them have it. They're fun with it though. So anyway, that's all the news is about the new mom cat and how cool she is and how she could give birth at any minute. And yeah, I can see her now. I'm checking the camera. She's on top of the end table in that room, which is, she likes that spot. She picked it herself. It's fine with me. Okay, well, let's do some mail. I make sure you guys can hear me a little bit. I guess you guys must be able to hear me okay. So silly. All right, well, hey, let's dive right in. Okay, just take something right off the top here, whatever it is. Oh, I should mention, at the end of yesterday's mailbag, I mentioned that in my dreams, that's Twist's adopter, sent us some cat costumes to use for photo shoots and Halloween and stuff. I keep a big collection of costumes for doing fun photo shoots, especially with kittens. They don't even mind. And they keep showing up. Yesterday, like 2 or 3 more showed up. So I have no idea how many you sent, but so many. I was surprised. Also, I should say thank you to a couple people who sent Chewy gift certificates, which we have used to get stuff for the kittens. Except that Lisa's going to have to remind me the names of who sent them. They were sent by email, and they're very useful. It's a nice thing to do. All right, that thing's too loud for me. I'm going to have to turn it off while we're doing this. We can put it back on afterwards. Hang on. This is, all right, let me have the fish. Let me have it. Let me have the fish. Oh, come on now. That's too much. There's a little zipper here, and it's chargeable. The fish is rechargeable by USB instead of having batteries, which I think is super cool because, everybody has extra USB chargers around. You don't have to remember to go get batteries. Anyway, all right, now it's turned off. So our first package here from the_kitten. It is for our new mom, maybe. You've written here as Kitten Rouge Shortbread, which was the name that we tried to give her. Oh, you wrote Kitten Rouge Shortbread / May. I think we've just reverted to calling her May or Maybe all the time because that's what her adopters have said. They're going to keep her name as May, which is what a bunch of people were calling her before we came up with a name. I was trying to kind of hold off on giving her a name because DJ doesn't give me too many opportunities to name a class, and I was trying to save a Southwestern theme for the new mom, and I had a suspicion that Maybe was going to turn out to not be pregnant, which is exactly what happened. So Maybe, by the way, is having great fun in the office, and I'm trying to get her introduced to the faculty, but it seems like the biggest barrier to getting her introduced to the faculty right now that I've taken Maggie out of the equation, because she doesn't like Maggie, and we've gotten used to that. I just put Maggie away. But for the rest of it, it seems like the biggest problem is that she's so sort of shy about new places and new things that even with no faculty around, she's very hesitant to even come out of her room to explore the rest of the house. I think, with some repeated efforts and letting her really get used to it over time, she'd be fine. But it's interesting to me just how sort of nervous and shy she is about everything. Her adopters are definitely going to have to follow the full protocol. It looks like what you have sent, it's all wrapped up, but I can clearly see now it is a ball track. Oh, it's a cute pink one, too. That is super adorable. So it's your typical ball tower. I'm not going to get it all out and have to put it back away again, but this will be perfect for her endowment. You guys know that she loves to play with the ball towers. So that will be a fun one for her. Thank you so much, B_Kitten. I don't even have to put it back in that box. I can just label this for her. And I'm going to put your note right in it, too. And then maybe the adopter can decide to thank you. If they don't on the chat, anyway. What was I saying about her, though? I was saying, so one thing that I always tell people when they adopt a cat, especially mom cats, but it's true for any, is you want to start by giving them their own room, a small room, preferably one without any hiding places. So probably maybe not a bedroom, or at least one with a bed that you can either block off the underside of it or make sure it's high enough for you to really get under there. Because you don't want them to hide into the middle of the bed and be impossible to get out. But any sort of a small room, if all you have is like a walk-in closet or a big bathroom even, give them their own room. Put a litter box, food and water in there, and then let them get used to it. Go in there and sit with them quietly, but don't try to really get engaged with them too much at first, and let them get used to the room. Give them some quiet time in there. Then slowly, pet them, pick them up, hold them a little bit, but nice, calm activity to start with. Especially for Maybe, because she's super nervous. You guys remember the first day that I met her, she came into that room and she was hissy and she didn't want me touching her. And she got that way just a little bit again when we moved her room. So I feel like when she goes to her doctor, she's definitely going to be that way. She's going to be hissy. She's going to be upset in a new place, not used to it. But you give her a day and she will come right around to being her usual self once she gets used to that space. Then she's going to have the same problem again in a different way when you give her the rest of the house. So what you want to do is open the door and let her come out at her own pace and wander around. And after she starts to get uncomfortable, put her back in the spot that she's used to and let her stay there for a while. When you're not there to observe her, you have to go out to the store or something, put her in her room and close the door. Don't give her full run of the house until you've seen that she owns the house, that she's comfortable everywhere. Until then, keep putting her back in her room when you're going to be away. But I don't think it'll take her too long if you do that, if you follow the protocol. And the same sort of thing, when you want to introduce her to another cat, you've got to take your time, only supervised introductions until you know that they're cool with each other for sure. Until then, you want to put one or both of them in their own rooms and only have them come out when you are there managing the situation carefully. And if either one of them starts to get too upset, separate them. Come back, do it again later. You just keep doing it slowly, more introductions. Don't let them get to the point of fighting. Which I'm sure Katie Cat knows. You guys have seen me do this 100 times. And I'm working on it right now with this one and with Maybe and the faculty. And I discovered about this one as well, little Bebop, that she also seems like she's especially triggered by Maggie. But with Maggie out of the equation, she might be easier to introduce to the faculty also. like I was saying yesterday, she didn't react to Loganberry when she saw him at all. But that doesn't mean that I can just turn her loose on him still. You still have to do it slow and measured and make sure that you've got everything managed and that, you're being careful. Speaking of which, there's Logan right there. Loganberry came over the fence, and she's being very cool, but she's definitely knows he's there. Okay, let's not start anything. Let's break this up right now. Loganberry, here. Hi, bud. Hi, come here. Hi. So Loganberry decided to come in and have a go. Maybe you heard me saying his name, or you just wanted to be part of this. It's only Maggie Maggie's put up in the master bedroom with the door closed right now, and Smokey just happens to be in there, so she's put up too. But Loganberry, Ari, and Eddie are all around the house somewhere. I put up the fence so they wouldn't come in, but that didn't stop Loganberry. Look how cool she's being. She's not even making a noise. She knows he's here. She's aware of him, very aware. Of course, for all I know, she thinks that he's one of her kittens. It just grew up all of a sudden. He could be Artie. I mean, he really kind of looks like an older Artie. All right. Anyway, I don't want to push my luck, though, especially while I'm talking to you guys and opening packages. I don't want to have to, the trick is, if I'm not paying attention and he gets right in her face and then they start a fight, that's going to set everything back. If you don't let that happen in the first place, you do way better than if you let it happen and break it up and then you have to, it sets you back. It can even set you back further than where you started if you're not careful. So you never want to let them start that if you can avoid it. Sometimes it happens. It even happens to me. Sometimes, I'm a little incautious or, I just miss something and they get a little bit more into it than they ought to. It happens. So I don't judge anybody for that, but you do want to be as careful as you can. I think I know exactly what this is. Oh man, I don't see a note. Oh, this is a mess though. It's a little sticky. This is a honey in a bear. I don't know. I guess I know why you put honey in bears. But that seems weird, doesn't it? Because you wouldn't want to try to get honey out of a bear in real life. They should put it in bees, right? They should put it in like a bee shape or a hive or something. That's good. And fresh honeycomb as well. Look at that. I love to chew on a honeycomb. That's a real treat. Which is also in a baggie. And this is from the Burns, I believe. There's not a note though, so all right. That's my assumption. Thank you so much. I was saying you guys had given me honey before, and from your own bees, you do this all yourself, and that's such a cool hobby to have. My mom was going to start doing that for a while. I don't think she ever actually got into it. She built a beehive and everything, and I don't know why she didn't start. I'll have to ask her. But I was just saying, it's perfect timing because I was just about running out of the honey that you'd given me. Was it last year? Or was it the year before? I know I don't use that much over time. That's really delicious, though. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I didn't know that was going to come in through Mailbag, but I don't know if you guys have our new home address either. So thank you for that. All right. This one is addressed to May Kitten Rouge Kitten Academy from Lisa for Kittens. I guess Walmart probably doesn't let you leave a note, so it's very nice of you to put all that information right in the address. It's a smart way to do it. I know I've said that before. Loganberry's still sitting on the counter just watching these kittens. I think he really wants to come over here and play. Well, that's interesting. It's a whole... Oh, there is something in the box. I'm like, they just said packing material with nothing in it. No, they sent this whole box for this tiny little mouse. It is the Hex Bug Mouse, which is very, very cool. It is just like the Hex Bugs, except it has got a little mouse shape on top. And the Hex Bug is a bristle bot that you turn it on and it moves around a little bit. This would be perfect on a hardwood floor, which I hope Maybe's adopters have a hardwood floor, because she would like that quite a bit too. Hey, don't eat packing materials. Don't eat them. Please don't. Don't Why are you just eating all the little pieces of cardboard that you find here? Wow. Okay, I was just taking a look here to see on the chat what's going on because I'm a little bit behind. Okay, so Lisa, 4 kittens for Maybe, and we have another thing there for Maybe. So what I want to do is now start to put those together, I guess. Can I just, well, we might get more for her, so let's wait before I try to figure out how to do it. We'll sort that out. We have another Walmart package here, too. I wonder if it is related. Is it? It says to May, Kitten Rouge, Kitten Academy. All right, so it is related. Let's just take a look here from Lisa 4 Kittens. Once again, Lisa 4 Kittens, thank you so much. This is a much bigger box, so it probably has an even smaller thing in it, right? Oh, no, it does not. Wow, it's got a lot in it. Thank you. And a lot of packing material, too, though. Wow, they don't skimp on the packing material at Walmart. Okay. Oh, this is a nice little collection of stuff. Look at that. Okay, let me make some room so we can all see this together. And this will make a good box to put the rest of your things in. I don't know why they couldn't put that little mouse in this box. There's plenty of room. I mean, there's all this room. So you sent a Fringe Frenzy 20-inch cat tunnel, but it's a cat tunnel that has a part that's like cut out, and instead of being a tunnel, it's got this fringe on a wire. We've seen one of these here before, and it was pretty cool. It's like very modern looking. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it's Fringe Frenzy cat tunnel. I think she will like that quite a bit. There is the cat dancer. Everybody likes this. This thing is just a constant winner. It's just a little piece of cardboard, twisted cardboard on a wire. That's all it is. Cats go crazy for it. Great cat toy. Lisa for Kittens. Wonderful choice. Here we have a real Hummingbird Song, it says. Oh man, I almost want to pull out the tab to see if it's true. It really sounds at all like a hummingbird, but then I don't even know what hummingbird sounds like, so I wouldn't know, I guess. Unless it just makes the exact same squeak as every other little electronic toy. Still, this will be great, and she'll love these feathers and stuff. She's such a player, too. Little Maybe, she's up there, she runs to roll around on the floor, and she rubs on my ankles, and then she grabs her toys, and she's playing all over the place. She just has such a good time. And she's also started a new thing I think I mentioned now that she's living in the office. She likes to try to ambush me from around a corner, just playfully, but you can see her around the corner waiting and watching for me. And then when she sees me start to walk by, she runs out, but she doesn't know what to do once she runs up to me. So she kind of runs up to me, and then she stops, and she rubs on my ankles and stuff. But it's really cute. She's such a little kitten. Okay, we also have the Pet Stages Scratch and Rest, which is like an X-shaped, as you can see, cat lounger. And we've seen these before, but we've seen them before with a flower print on them. So this one's got a much more sort of neutral, stripy, polka dotty thing. I think that's better, actually. It'll go in a lot more, lot better decor. So that is also very cool. And now we definitely have a box into which we can put Maybe's other endowments, the mouse that, why Walmart couldn't put that in the same box, and the little wall tower. Perfect. That's good. And we need to put this packing material away before we end up with kittens all in it. Some of it anyway. All right. We'll figure it out. Okay, moving right along. Here's another one for Maybe. How about that? This one is from Sage's Handmade. And look at this cute little drawing of a kitty in curled up in a cat bed. And there's a little drawing here next to the address, too, of the little kitten. So cute. So Sage's Handmade. You guys all know Sage's on the Discord chat. Oh, it says Maybe, Bebop, and the Weebops. Okay, well, let's see. And there's the note. Look at that, right on top. The note. Perfect. It says, you want to read it, Artie? Here. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I hope you're both doing well, that Acro's recovery is progressing swiftly and thoroughly, and that DJ has an awesome rotation in ICU. I want to apologize to Beboo for the extreme delay in sending her Kick Bunny. I know the Kazoo Network led her to believe there would be an indestructible kick toy stuffed 80% full of Yow catnip on her doorstep within weeks, not months. I've had some hand trouble and got behind schedule, but late is better than never. I also want to apologize to Maybe Cat and Rouge Shortbread for not making her a kick bunny, but, well, I'm only making them for legit KA mom cats, not pride knots who sneak in under false pretenses. She gets a little catnip hedgehog instead. The aqua and cream catnip balls are for the Weebops endowments unless you want to deploy them earlier, and the silver and blue Charlie ball is for the kitten room. Everything is stuffed with Yow catnip, and the cotton yarn should hold up to even the fiercest kitties. Much love to everyone at the Academy, and thank you again for everything you do for cats, kittens, and our community. Sage. P.S. The Kick Bunny crochet pattern is available at my Etsy and Ravelry stores, both of which are called Sage's Handmade. That's Sage's, just like the herb, S-A-G-E, Sage's, and handmade, like made by hand, not handmade like the story by, what's her name? It's not The Handmaid's Tale, it is handmade, M-A-D-E. I think we got that. So, gosh, what is her name? Now it's going to bother me. A lot of playing back there. I know you guys can't see too well with all these boxes in the way. Logan didn't come back over, did he? Because I don't see him now. I heard a bunch of noise from Mom, who I also don't see. Oh, she's outside. I can see her through the cat front door. All right, so we got that. And I don't see him anywhere, so we're all right. Okay, good. Here is that adorable Kick Bunny crochet that you mentioned that people can get the pattern for this if they want to make their own. It's been a big hit. I can feel and smell the Yow catnip in there. That is the good stuff, and I like these colors that you've picked too. So this is for Beboo, and that will look so good with her too. The blue is a great color for her. And then for Maybe, you sent this hedgehog. I love this hedgehog. I would rather have the hedgehog if it were up to me. And it's even got this like spiky little hedgehog fur on top. This is the cutest thing. Oh my gosh. I completely love it. I like hedgehogs anyway. And then inside you have the Charlie ball for the room. You call it a Charlie ball, but this is like the fanciest Charlie ball in the universe because you've made it yourself. But it's still got the little sparkly hairs on it like a Charlie ball does. But it's very quality. It's going to last forever. It's firm. It's full of catnip, unlike a real Charlie ball. And you did say to put it right in the room, didn't you? Yes, for the kitten room. So I'm going to put it right in there. Boop, there we go. Okie dokie. And then, in addition, you have sent a handful of little knit balls for the little boys and girls. Perfect. I think you guys can see those. 7 of them, just exactly correct. Well, these are fantastic. Sage's Handmade, thank you so much. Okay. Atwood, that's her name. Yes, Margaret Atwood, right? Yes, I thought of that myself. I didn't look at my chat yet, even though I know you guys are probably all yelling her name. I figured that out on my own. Just want you to know. So the hedgehog I'm going to put with Maybe's box, and the rest of it I'm going to just label for the hipsters, including Mom. She's over here sniffing around for that thing. You can wait. You can wait. You've got enough to play with right now. So I'm just going to Bebop and the Weebops. Bebop plus Weebops. I think I wrote Webops. That's a whole different kind of thing. That's fine. I don't think I will get confused and be like, oh, this is clearly a box of stuff that has to go to our IT department. Okay, here we go. Kitten Academy. Interesting. International Royal Mail. Oh my goodness. Well, let's find out. Royal Mail certainly sounds like something that should be for a king, right? Like they should only deliver to royalty or from royalty, I guess. It could go either way. So this must be from royalty to us. This is the cutest box. What is this all about? This is, I think it's just a reused box, but this is from Blink. They make the cutest box. It's got all these little pictures of cat stuff all over it with cats playing in boxes and cats playing in drawers. and a room that's labeled full of cat stuff. And then on the bottom, so this is a UK cat food brand Blink. On the bottom it says, "Oops, I'm upside down. Cats always land on their feet, but our boxes don't." This is the cutest little box. Wow. Anyway, it's a recycled box though, so I doubt Blink is what's in here. But how cute! Oh my goodness. Nice choice. To Mr. A, Dr. DJ, and faculty. Whoa, big note right on top. All right, let's start there. Oh, let's put this with the Sage's stuff. Or let's just make a pile of cards. Oh, to Mr. A, Dr. DJ, and faculty. Wow, this is a heavy card, and it is, look at that, beautiful little kitten. And it says, "I love KA." The KA is a little hard to see on that background. "I love KA." And it's all cut out. It's got this glitter. It's just beautiful. This is such great work. And inside there are, beautiful stamps. And it says, "Dear Mr. A, Dr. DJ, esteemed faculty, and Bebop, and all the Weebops. Hope you will like this delivery. I have given you a list of everything in the parcel to make things a bit easier. I've just become a Patreon member, so I've sent a lot of very eclectic stuff. No portable generator, though. Thanks for keeping us all sane during this time and doing a fantastic job looking after all the mom cats and kittens. Look after yourselves, Mary Eliza and Molly Moo." Thank you to Mary Eliza and Molly Moo. I'm not sure if that's your Patreon name or not. Whoa, okay. Interesting. The Mermaid Inn. Oh, that is so cool. The little cobblestone road. This is beautiful. It's the Mermaid Inn on Mermaid Street in Rye, apparently. R-Y-E, Rye. Who knew? Mermaid Inn and Mermaid Street. I wonder. I don't even see any water in the picture, but, I'm sure there's water nearby somewhere. It says, "Hi, everybody. Thought you might like to see where I spent my birthday this year. The Mermaid Inn is 600 years old or thereabouts and is supposed to be haunted. I had a room with a 4-poster bed and very uneven floors. So on a previous mailbag, the people sometimes send you postcards, so I've sent you one. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. And you sent a business card for the Mermaid Inn too. That looks so just adorable. Oh my gosh, that's exactly the kind of place I would love to see and stay someday. That is beautiful. And I assume this is a cheat sheet. It is, that tells me what is in the package. So let's take a look. Oh, these are so... the first thing is already really cool. I want to see it. Oh, okay, they're not in order in the box, though. So we've got some tissue paper. I know you just use that for packing, but that is valuable around here. This comes with perfect timing because I see that we have here 2 handmade Southwestern themed kitten blankets. Wow, handmade. Anyway, it is perfect timing as I've started to set up the new mom's room in the Southwestern theme. I've decided to go all in on it. This is very cute too. I like it, and I like the fact that it's it's a terry cloth. I don't see it's terry cloth on one side, and I think it's a terry cloth. And the other side is like a flannel that's like a thin flannel. This is great. I'm a big fan of terry cloth as opposed to things like flannel or micro fleece. Not micro fleece, microfiber. That stuff gives me the heebie-jeebies. But this is wonderful. And I love the cactuses and the colors on there. They're great. Don't play with the knife. Okay, you say this too, and the other one's probably right down at the bottom of there, so we'll get to it. This says Smoky on it, and you've wrapped it in this wonderful paper that has little cats all over it. Cats and I can't make this. There's one thing in here that looks like a cloud that I can't get to resolve into a cat face. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, there's some dogs too, but it's not It doesn't look like a dog either. It really looks like a shark wearing a bad toupee. That's weird. I want to take a picture of this one and put it on the Discord for people to decide how it's a dog or a cat, because it must be, but I swear it's a shark with a bad toupee. There we go. I'll share that with the Discord, folks. That's weird. Okay, there we go. So it says Smokey, and do you say what it is? Let's see, what have you sent for Smokey? It says a scarf. Wow. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is cute. It's a quacking scarf. Is this the right one? This, because you did say there's a Captain Quacky scarf for Acro, but this one says Smokey on it. So maybe Smokey also gets a Captain Quacky, or maybe they're mislabeled. We'll find out in just a minute. It is a scarf that has two duck heads. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I can't wait to take pictures of Smokey and or Acro wearing it. Look at that. That is so cool. Did you make this thing? Because it's just adorable. This is the cutest thing. Look on either side. It's super fuzzy. It's slightly elastic. It's got little buttons for eyes. It's got this bright orange beak that opens up with a little tongue inside. Captain Quacky. That's just the coolest thing. So there is one here that is labeled Acro. Let's see if it is the same thing. I love this so much. All right, I think they got backwards. You let me know for sure, because you said specifically in your note, Captain Quacky for Acro, which is perfect for him. And then you said a scarf for Smokey, which must be this one, which has these cute little, almost like Scottish thistles on them for her, which would be also super appropriate. And little tiny cat heads, too, as a decoration. This is the cutest thing. Did you make these? Did they sell these somewhere? These are the cutest little cat scarves. I can't wait to take pictures of them with it. And what a great cat accessory, too. If you're going to take a picture of your cat dressed up in something cute, the scarf is a great idea because you can just put it over them, and they're not going to mind that. Not like trying to get them to wear a full outfit can sometimes be. These are so cool, especially Captain Quacky. Captain Quacky. I mean, even the name is wonderful. I do think these seem like little Scottish thistles for our little Scottish Smokey. So brilliant. That's wonderful. Oh, these are so great. Oh my gosh. Mary Eliza. It says you're on Discord as Mary Eliza. Okay, cool. One word. Maryeliza. Those. You also sent a hand-knit cliche pirate octopus. It is a snuggle toy and doesn't contain catnip. It is so cool. This is great. This is so great because it is, okay, it's an octopus. The octopus is wearing an eye patch and has one of these beanie caps on like a pirate. So you can tell it's a pirate. But in case you weren't sure, it has one peg leg. The octopus has a peg leg. That is the funniest thing. I love how whimsical this is. This and the Captain Quacky are so wonderfully whimsical. They're just fantastic. The octopus with a peg leg. I am never going to get over that. It is so brilliant. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so you didn't say actually who it's for, but it's a snuggle toy, and I guess we can deploy it anywhere. The peg leg is the best part. Oh my goodness. Okay, here is it is a life preserver that says HMSKA. It says, I might be missing it, or it just doesn't say anything, or maybe it's a good accessory for our octopus. So, all right, we'll put that with the octopus for now. He can hang on to this thing and he can save somebody like pirates do after they walk the plank. Okay, here's the other Southwestern themed blanket, which is I think the same terry cloth on the front and different. This is not a flannel on the back. It's more of a, I don't know, slightly fuzzy material. I'm not sure what that would be. Very nice, though. It's super, super soft. These are wonderful for little kitten blankets. Thank you so much. There's some more in here. There's the world's smallest little chocolate bar. It is, I think that's what it is. One tiny chalky bar is what you've written. It's a little bit worn off here from the shipping, probably. It says Willie's Cacao. I think that's how you pronounce that. Las Trincharas Gold. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. Venezuelan dark chocolate. 72, it says. I'm assuming that means 72% with smooth, nutty notes. It took only one taste of this magical Trenterio, maybe that's better, Trenterio bean for me to succumb to its rich, nutty smoothness. I make all my chocolate in small batches from bean to bar, I can see that, to capture the miraculously different flavors of the world's great single estate cocos. Wow. That looks very yummy. I look forward to trying it. It's exactly the right amount to keep me on my diet, so I'm happy about that. Okay, there's still more. We're not there yet. 2 packs of yummy snacks. I don't know if that's what this is or not, actually. Let's open this up and see. Oh, Dreamies! Oh, well, I know who these are for. Let's see, does it say? Actually, it does. Oh, 2 packs of Dreamy for faculties and students, it says, which is great. We will share these all around. But you guys know Ari is a big fan of the Dreamies. I think he likes them because they're way fancier than the Temptations that we get here in the United States. So, and then one more. Look at this, the cute little cat stickers too. So adorable. All right, one more thing. Actually, a few more things all wrapped together. So, first off, we have the dark chocolate caramel wafer biscuits. These are, DJ actually is a fan of caramel stuff in general, and I know she likes the Tunux or Tunux. I don't know. Anyway, I know she likes these because some people have sent them to us before. Also, we have Patterson's Clotted Cream Shortbread Fingers. I don't know if the addition of clotted cream there gives it a different sort of flavor than regular shortbread, or if it's just what they call it, or if you're supposed to eat it with clotted cream, or what. I have no idea what they're trying to tell us there, but I do know DJ is also a big fan of shortbread, Scottish or otherwise, so those will definitely be for her, and she's going to enjoy that. Then you have sent a cat tea towel that has an entire comic book on it, apparently. My goodness. Oh, I see. It's a bunch of different little comics. I won't try to read them all to you, but they are funny. The first one has an old lady with a bunch of really delicate things on shelves, and the cat is thinking, I am so her first cat. Yeah, we can tell because they've got all the delicate things on a shelf. That reminds me of when Christine adopted Toffee way, way back when. And Toffee was not her first cat. She had another cat, but Toffee was her first kitten that she'd had there. And she had all this delicate stuff up on her fireplace mantle, and we knew right away that was not going to last. And I don't think it did either. But yeah, that same kind of thing. That's a really cute tea towel. Thank you so much. And then you sent one handy manual for cat maintenance. It's called How It Works, The Cat, a Ladybird book. And you've written us a whole thing here about it. If you are of a certain vintage and from the UK, you will definitely be familiar with Ladybird books. They were used during the 50s, 60s, and 70s to help children learn to read and discover the world around them. Then some talented people decided to relaunch them for the same generation to help them cope with the 21st century and all its complications. Hope you enjoy How It Works, The Cat. That is interesting. I'm surprised this book is so short. It seems like there would be a lot to say. I am not familiar with Ladybird books, but the pictures and the style of it seem like a more advanced Dick and Jane, which is how kids in the United States in the 50s would learn to read. But this is definitely more advanced because Dick and Jane sentences were all like 3 words long, but here we've got compound sentences and paragraphs. So, but not big ones, just short compound sentences and short paragraphs, and wonderful illustrations. It says things. These kittens are too young to know that cats cannot read like humans. so they're reading because they're too young to know that they can't. I like that. Instead, a cat waits until its owner has indicated which books and magazines might be interesting by opening them. Then the cat sits on the book and reads through its bottom. So, well, we learned something about how cats read. That is too cute. Cats spend almost 3/4 of their time asleep. This is why they need 9 lives to get anything done. This is so cute. This whole thing is cute. This is a picture of like Dr. Evil's lab, and it says some cats are working cats. In this villain's lair, a cat is employed to get blamed every time a secret agent knocks over a pile of metal things while sneaking in. It's just the cat, say the guards when the cat strolls out. Villains' lairs do not really need a cat, but it is a tradition. If this whole book is hilarious. I love it. The whole thing. Every page of this is hilarious. This is wonderful. I love this so much. Thank you so much. Wow. It also, I can't tell if the back of this is a joke or not, because it seems like it must be even a joke on the back. It says, other titles in Series 999. Number 2, The Stick Insect. Number 3, The Giant Squid. So these would presumably be How It Works, The Stick Insect, How It Works, The Giant Squid. Number 5, How It Works, The Pet Rock. How It Works, this is number 8, How It Works, The Yeti. And number 13, How It Works, The Gremlin. I can only assume that those books do not actually exist, but this is hilarious. Oh my gosh, I so love this. I love all the whimsy in your package from the book, the peg leg pirate with his life preserver, pirate octopus with a peg leg. This whole thing is brilliant, and especially Captain Quacky for Acro. I love this so much. I can't say thank you enough. Mary Eliza, this is wonderful. And you do say, thank you for all you do for the mom cats and kittens and for all us KA fans during these strange times. Wow, this is a fantastic package. Thank you so much for all of it. I don't even know what to do. I guess it's all for us. So I will put it back in the box and take that with me. There's nothing here that needs to be set aside for endowments. So I can put this all right back in here for now. Wow, Mary Eliza and Molly Moo, thank you so much. You even handmade the card. It's just fantastic all the way through. Thank you so much. I don't think I can actually fit all of this back in here. I don't know how you made it fit the first time, but that's okay. I just need to carry it out. The peg-leg octopus is going to crack me up. That whole thing, oh, it's so wonderful. Mary Eliza, that is just wonderful. Oh, look at that. I've got a coffee buried back here. I also see my coffee is slightly spilled. I probably have some kittens to thank for that. Wipe that up with my hand. There's not much. I don't need a coffee ring on my floor. Okay, 2 more. These are Amazon drop shipments, so let's see what we got. All right. Oh, I see a bag of toys. A whole bunch of toys. Is there a note at the bottom? A whole sheaf of notes. Please put this with Bessie's endowment from the Bessie Fan Club. All right. Oh, good, because it's not clear which item it would be, but it looks like the same note applies to everything. Please put this with Bessie's endowment from the Bessie's Fan Club. And that's what all of the notes seem to say. Wow, Bessie's going to go home with the biggest endowments of all time. So here we have the Deluxe Cat Toy Pack, which is a Deluxe Cat Toy Pack. You can tell it's deluxe because it even has a cat tunnel in it. And it's got all these little, it's got the pith balls, it's got the mylar balls. It doesn't have any Charlie balls, surprisingly. But it has my, one of my favorites is the little metal cage with the mouse in it. And it's got a cat wand in here. It's even got some springs. Very great. It is deluxe. You've also included 6 Smarty Cat Skitter Critter mice. 6 of them. That is a lot for one little Bessie, but I'm sure she will use them over time. And then what appears to be a ball tower. It says the Titans Tower on it, and it says it is a purple ball tower. Let's see. Here's Bessie right here to inspect. Oh, she's falling over my coffee. Glad she didn't knock it over or fall into it. Bessie, you checking out your stuff? Did you hear me talking about you? How do you like that? That purple's going to look real good with you, isn't it? So we also have a purple ball tower for her. And you guys know, Bessie's a big fan of the ball tower and the ball tracks. It's one of her favorite things. So she's going to really enjoy that. Thank you to the mysterious Bessie fan club. I will put, you want one of these mice right meow? Look at her sniffing those. You like that? This is all for you. I know. It's a lot for a little tiny. She's got wide eyes. Her eyes are so wide. Look at all that stuff. Oh my gosh, Bessie. Okay. Thank you to the Bessie fan club. I will label this for her, and it will definitely go into your endowments. Take with you wherever you go after the Kitten Academy. Okay. I'll just put all your notes back in there, too. There we go. Oh, Bessie, okay. Okay, little Bessie Beans. Yeah. All right, we'll label that in a minute. For now, I'm going to try to push it out of the way a little bit. And our last package. Oh, a lot of packing material here. Oh, wow, this is heavy. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize we had a heavy one in here. Oh, it is full of food. My goodness, it appears to be completely full of food. It is Fancy Feast Chicken Classic Classic Chicken Feast. It is the classic pate chicken. This is exactly what we feed everybody at the Kitten Academy. This is it. And we've been going through quite a lot of it. Although I have to say, we've managed to go through a little bit less now that Bebop is done nursing. Our food needs have gone down just a little bit, which is, I'm sure, temporary, because we are, always going through more or less, and then her kittens are growing up all the time, and they're going to need more. But it obviously is all going to get used. This is the perfect thing. You've sent us 6 cases. My goodness. Now, do I want to guess who this is from? Because there's one person who's the likely culprit, but let's not name names before we know. Oh, it's not. It's not the usual suspect. It says, "Greetings, Kitten Academy, fancy feast for all. Love, Birdie V." Birdie V, thank you very much. This is exactly the right stuff. Fancy Feast classic chicken cat food. And I will put it directly into our cat food cabinet in the kitchen, which is just about empty. It came at a good time. Although I should say it saves me from having to carry up a case from the basement where we've currently got a nice store going. So Birdie V, thank you. This will keep us going for a while. I mean, at least a week, right? I think that's fantastic. Thank you very, very much. It's such a practical thing to send for the kittens. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, that's it. We made it through. Not even an hour. That's great. That gives me a lot of time to spend the rest of the day trying to make friends with the mom cat, also cleaning house a little bit. We've got the same electrical contractor that some of you might remember from all the way back when we moved into the house over a year ago now. The same guy we had to come in and do the wiring for our Kitten Academy cameras and stuff is coming in tomorrow to take a look at the house to wire up the generator to get it plugged into the house electric so that then we can really power everything with the generator. Excited about that. So he's going to be here tomorrow, and I don't want it to smell like a house full of cats, even though that's what it is. So I'm probably going to try to spend a little bit of time cleaning up. And I've still got all of the 4,000 photos from the photo shoot to finish up. I've only edited like 3 of the kittens. I have to edit the others and the mom and get all of those photos published. So I got a lot of stuff on my plate. Probably not even going to get it all done today. So that blog post I keep promising, I don't know what I'll do. I might actually do a blog post just about the mom cats first, and then do the blog post with the updated kitten photos after, because those will take longer. But the mom cat stuff is almost ready. I just got to take a couple pictures of the new one. We'll see. I'll figure it out. We'll get that done. But anyway, a lot of stuff to do. I think before all of that, I have to put this stuff away. I have to come back in here and say thank you. I have to end the archive. And then I think I have to make pancakes, because it seems like that kind of day to me. It's Sunday, you know? We got a cat all the way up the cat tree. Who is it this time? Oh, I think it's Lionel again. No, that was Benny. That was Benny all the way up the cat tree. Okay. All right. Thanks again to everybody. Everything is wonderful, and you're great people, and the kittens greatly appreciate it. I love all the stuff that we can send home with them, with the endowments. It's all great all around. Wow, somebody made a big noise back there. We've got more cats climbing the tree. It's madness. I'll move out of the way so you guys can see some of this, and I'll start getting this stuff put away. And like I said, after I'm done with that, then we will end the archive. So, okay, up and down. Tail hanging out of this cannon. It's almost like a fuse that you can like. It looks like a Bessie. I think that's probably Bessie's tail. Oh, it was. She just shot out of the cannon. Wow, that was fun. Goodness, you two, that was Retro and Vinny biting each other and yelling about it. Why are you all standing here in the corner of the kitchen? Nobody can see you there. That must be why. Cats. Just cats. What are you doing? You can't climb up here. Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out. Look out, make room. I'm going to put this little guy right out here, right meow. It's too much. Okay. You kids have toys everywhere. My goodness. This one's got to go away. It's getting a little afraid. I'm afraid it's got to go. Wait, it's afraid. I've got to wait. It doesn't work either. Okay, we just cut off the bits that are grimy and let me have the rest. I need a scissors for that. hanging in the corner by the fence where there's no cameras that can see there right now. If I want to go explore around the house, I might even let them do it after I'm done putting stuff away so I can follow Bebop and make sure she doesn't get into it with the faculty. But that might be a good experiment to let her run around as long as I keep an eye on her. Yes, I'm talking about you. Kids want your noisy fish back now? Is it done? Oh, I guess it's not. Okay. Oh! Not even the fake little hairs off of the fake tree. All right. Well, hey, that was it. That was another mailbag. That was wonderful. Thank you all so much. What a great mailbag. I guess if you want to keep watching the kittens, if you're watching live, keep watching. We're not doing anything. If you are watching this on the archive, look for the Kitten Academy live stream, and you'll be able to see what they're doing right now. And then let me know, because I'd like to know what's happening in the future.